Anti-Society, welcome back to the Anti-Social Planet. Today we are checking out MISAMO Identity, and am I ready for this? No, of course I'm not ready for this. There's no context in which I'm like, yeah, I got this. I'm gonna be fine. But I opened up Pandora's box with Do Not Touch, and now I can't not, okay? I opened up YouTube today, and all of my home feed is MISAMO stuff now. Specifically this one, because it's the most recent release from them. So I just have to do it. I have to, okay? You understand, you get it. I am not gonna do well though, because I know that Blonde Momo is in this. And I couldn't function when she was just being cute for their 9th anniversary stuff, which I got called out for a few times. So I'm not gonna do good with this. It'll be fine though. It'll be fine. So we're gonna hear the song and then check out the music video and it'll be good, probably. Maybe. It's only 2.5 minutes long, which usually I'm upset about. But in this case, it might be compassion from MISAMO's side. They might have just been like, hang on, we can't do a 3.5 minute song to them. We can't do that. Good Lord, look at them in these pictures. It's fine. We're good, probably. Are you starting?
I'm coming to you.
Absolutely not. What do you mean you're going to start with a brass section? I'm actually shaking. We're 8 seconds in. They've said like one line. It was Sana though. You're going to start with a brass section. You're going to start with a marching band at a stadium. This is like a sporting event that we're going into. And you're going to open with the line, I'm coming to you? Is that what we're saying? Is that what? I know you're coming for me. I knew that going into this. Also, Sana doing like a deeper tone? No. She has the chameleon voice already. It already makes me malfunction. I've already been called out where people are like, I thought Sana was your bias because you literally squeal whenever she comes on screen. I'm like, you listen here. Just because it's true doesn't mean that I have to accept it. But you can't give her a lower tone. You can't do that. Jesus Christ, I'm not good. The like cheers in the back? No. Happy place, happy place, happy place. All right. Where do we start? Rapper Momo. Is that a thing? Is that what we do in MISAMO? Because that's what we did in Do Not Touch, and I was like, no. She can't be a rapper for the whole thing, right? That's what we're doing. We did. So is that her role? I say it as my voice gives out on me partway through that. All right. Interesting, like, synths things that are going on, which is really cool. I want to pay attention to the production. I keep getting distracted for obvious reasons. Other things were said, lyrics. I was reading them, I was trying. And then Momo putting that like vocal fry in with the like I at the end there, if y'all don't like pausing, you should leave now. Because we're not doing good. I got like 25 seconds in before I was like, I'm just gonna start over. I'm just gonna start again and we'll see how far we get.
I'm coming to you.
The like mixing there. The way she says mystery though. No. Ooh. Ooh, okay, not to interrupt, but we got like a beat coming in. Love that flip up. I love the confidence is fashion. I'm trying to get the lyrics. I am, okay? It's just there's a lot going on. I know that's why we're here. That's why we're doing a lyric video. Is so I can pay attention to things. So I am trying. But I love that beat, more beat coming into it. Very minimal before. We have some fun synths and the mixing of it being all around, especially with the lyric noise and having these synths going back and forth in the mixing is really cool. Interesting, almost like industrial sounds in it, which I really like, whilst having this very minimal feeling. I love the flip up and the vocals. Momo, please. Ooh. That note at the end? Okay, we got a couple of things. This line, where's the lie though? from Mina. But there was a line later. I love this where they're like rapidly switching between all of them. No example, but that's the real me. The conscious, oh, there isn't any comparison to make. You can't say I'm like something else because I'm just myself. Love all of this. Again, identity being the name of the song, it's definitely going to be part about individuality and who they are and how they represent themselves and who they put forward into the world, right? But I like that this is pulling a little bit more into almost who they are, like a deeper level. I think that, again, I haven't listened to all of their music, so I don't know exactly like all of the overarching themes and stuff that they do for their releases specifically, but going off of Do Not Touch, which was very much talking about the idol image, right? And lots of conversation I was having in the comments about consent and how that transitions into idol culture, parasocial relationships, and how they dug into that topic in the song. And I think that's really interesting to have that kind of focal point on an idol image and the separation there is between them as an idol and their fans, but also the difficult parasocial relationship that is also part of that. There is part of a persona of being an idol specifically, and like how you engage with your fans and how that contrasts with actually interacting. Fan service, that is a certain interaction between you and fans, and there are certain rules and boundaries and consent involved in that. And it's when that line becomes blurred that we get problems between the parasocial relationship there. And this seems more to be focusing on that internal understanding of themselves. There's this, them saying like there isn't an example, like there isn't a way of me saying like I'm like this person or I'm like this, and them saying like I'm like my own person, like special, like the I and identity, and walking their own runway and like having their own individuality that is very much like how they internally understand themselves. Maybe, I don't know. I'm flustered, so there are things that I'm probably going to miss because there's a lot to take in. Love the jumps in the vocals. Love that we've got more of a dance groove coming in. Gosh, there's choreo for this, isn't there? Yeah. We already had problems with the choreo and Do Not Touch. It's fine. I'm good. Yeah, see it deep inside my heart? Ooh, that note. No. Momo, take a back seat for 1 second before you go into rap again. Okay, the production, I like that it's got a good groove to it. Vocals, fun. Like the deep inside me with the heart. Like I was talking, like it seems like it's more of a how they understand themselves internally, and almost like this disregard of how people see them, not in a mean or like flippant kind of way or like arrogant way, but in this I know who I am, I understand who I am internally, and I like who that person is. And saying confidence is fashion, I like who I am, and it is more important to me that I like that person and I'm confident in who I am, and that makes me look good on the outside. People enjoy who they are, right? Us as once. One of the things that I really love and like getting it timed to twice and their more personality based content is that they're just so genuine and candid and talking about how they're friends with lots of other people in the industry. I'm like, I think that says a lot about who they are as people, that so many other people are friends with them, even though they're in different companies, they're in different generations, they do wildly different kinds of music, right? There are so many parts of the K-pop industry that I feel like the members of Twice cross over in order to be friends with people. And I think that's so wonderful because I think it shows how genuine they are and how nice that they are, that they can befriend so many different kinds of people within the industry. And I think that's what draws us to them, is that the more confident and the more, I don't know, at ease with themselves, in balance with themselves they are, you can feel it. Like you can see where they are being genuine to themselves and how that translates into like performance and the way they interact with people. And that's what makes them who they are. And that's why we like them as fans, right? That's what makes us see them as talented and genuine and attractive. If we're going to just go down to the shallow part of a lot of the K-pop industry, a big part of why we find the members of Twice attractive is because of that confidence and because of the way that they are able to be themselves and be at ease with themselves. I like bringing that in as well. I need them to not be using their lower tone. We had Momo doing that and I'm like, that's a little too much for me. We even had Mina in Do Not Touch that was getting like a little too close to a rap cadence, and I was like, that doesn't work for me. As someone who always biases rappers, she's already my bias. I need her to not do that to me. And now we're getting lower tone from all of them? No, absolutely not. Am I gonna listen to the chorus again? Yes, because apparently I have no sense of self-preservation. That's why we're here. Love that belt note. Love almost this like monotone to the melody with the flip ups. I need Momo to not do these ad libs. No. Ooh, I love the trumpets. We had all the brass at the beginning. Love the confidence too. Her saying it's enough for me to be me. Again, when I was talking about how this feels very much like an internal understanding. It's yes, there's idol images. Yes, there's being a performer. There's a certain persona to the performance that you're doing. However, there's also knowing yourself and being in tune with yourself and who that person is. And I think that's what identity actually is, right? Like, there's persona, which is who you are externally through the lens of being a performer, being an idol. Momo of Twice, Sana of Twice, Mina of Twice. And then there's who they actually are as people. And I like the word identity as part of that, because that's like, how do you see yourself? How do you understand yourself? How do you know who you are separate from all of that, right? And I think, yeah, being part of Twice is ingrained into who they are because it's a huge part of their life. They've spent a lot of time being part of that group, dedicating a lot of time and energy and passion. They care about being in this group, but they also exist externally from that. There's also like other things in their life and who they are that is separate from that experience. So I really like getting to dig that into it. Also love just like I don't even know how to explain like the production, but like the groove that's part of it. It has a, I don't know, industrial sound. It feels like it's leaning a little bit more into the hip hop realm, but I'll admit that that's not a genre that I know a whole lot about from a production standpoint. So I could be off with that as well. Definitely a chance that they're pulling from some other genres or inspirations that I'm not aware enough to pin down. But I love that they have almost this monotone digital delivery a little bit with these flip ups. I don't know, there's just something about the contrast of that, but it also just because it has this very straight delivery, it's within this really confined pocket in terms of the vocal melody, that it has this very controlled feeling to it. And I think that fits really well with this idea of being confident in who you are. I'm going to stay right in this section because I'm like, I know exactly who I am. Like, I'm just stating facts, right? Like, they don't need to be all over the place and showing off or anything, because that's not the point of the song, isn't to show off and prove a point. They don't need to prove anything to anyone, because this is about them being themselves is enough. So it doesn't matter what you think about them because they already have that. So I love that we're staying within this very confined place intentionally. They are choosing to be in that place because that's their decision. That's where they want to be. So I think that translates really well to the overall message of the song. I'm trying to focus in on stuff. I really am. I hope you acknowledge my effort, appreciate my effort at the very least, because I'm trying. And when we get to the music video, that's all gonna go out the window. So once you throw visuals at me, I'm just gonna be like, I can't focus on song stuff.
Princess hero, queen dam잖아. It's enough for me just to be myself. Everyone's royalty. 나를 힘을 take a trumpet.
Oof, that like blade sound. What are these strings? Momo, I'm gonna need you to not say something tingling sensation with that vocal tone. Okay, I am asexual, but even I am like, ma'am, for the sake of everyone in the fandom, you can't be saying things like that. You can't. Also, the off-kilter strings, I don't know what that's about. I like it, but I'm like, I don't even know what's going on with these samples, but I love it. Any kind of weird production choices, I'm in. I need everyone to calm down. Literally every single one of you. Ooh. Nah, these Momo, calm down. Dang. Momo in this song. I know y'all were like, whenever I was like, I love her part in this song, or Momo has my favorite part in the song, you're like, you have to do MISAMO because Momo's on a different level in those songs. I get it. I like that we got some vocals. She did a little chorus vocals there to just like, give me a break from the rapper cadence and all these ad-libs that she's doing. Love that we got some pretty light vocals as well from all of them to, again, save me from the deeper tone that we were getting from all the members. Love the production choices. It was really weird and off-kilter, which I appreciate. Appreciate the sampling and more minimalist in terms of you have a very solid percussion section and then more minimal in the other instrumentation that's being layered on top of it. I really like that style because I really love percussion in music, and then having some of those interesting little, it's probably just my neurodivergent brain that I'm just like, ooh, when you put little accents and samples and stuff in it. Also thinking that they said, I'm feeling myself, right? Which I think is, again, interesting with Do Not Touch. I have no idea how much of these are actually connected, but Do Not Touch is, again, consent and that barrier between them and other people, them being like this artwork or this masterpiece separate. And there's a certain, I don't know, decorum to that. There's a certain understanding that when you're at a museum and you're seeing a beautiful piece of artwork that you can't get within a certain distance of it, right? Which is what they're using as a like metaphor for like them as idols, right? But then feeling myself as, I know part of that is just like being confident in yourself. You say, I'm feeling myself because I'm feeling really good in this moment and I'm confident in who I am. But also that's a feeling as in touch again, but it's them alone, like it's them separate of needing outside validation. And I just think it's interesting with the like touch imagery in both of those, like the like tactile experience being translated in two very different ways between those two songs. Am I stalling like a little bit because we have to watch the music video and I'm definitely not going to survive these visuals? Maybe. I just feel like Do Not Touch was a lot. And this is them trying to upgrade, right? This is them progressing forward after that. Do Not Touch was like a debut. It was like a test the waters and see what happens kind of thing. And I don't think I'm ready for what this music video is going to be. We got to do it though. We got to just jump in and hope for the best. Everything's fine. Okay. This music video is longer than the song. Not by a lot, but I definitely feel like they were like, we have to make this a short one because it's too much. That's a reference to their previous album. What are we doing? Because we're moving on to new stuff.
I'm coming to you.
No. I'm gonna need several minutes. What do you mean that's what Momo looks like? I don't want to talk to you, Sana. Thank you. I don't know who styled Momo, but like there's like the sports imagery mixed into it, which given the stadium vibes at the beginning of the song, totally get it. Love that we have the rows of dancers that are like posing around her because we have the like runway imagery as well. Why are they all blonde right now? What's that about? I just need a few seconds. Okay, fine. Sure.
I'm coming to you. Check this out, it's my style. Go to here, we go round, pom pom. I walk through my timeline. Hokano nights and I can't work out. Do you find me a mystery?
The like sports bra with the frills? Ooh. What is Nina wearing? No, we're changing. Oh, I just look at Mina. What? Okay, fine. I'm good. I like that we have the contrast because all the dancers are in like the all white and like more simplified designs. We have like the sportswear with them and the frills. Cool. Love that. Love that they're like the dancers are doing more stuff and they're walking again the runway imagery. I need them all to not look like that though. For real. And for Sana not to sing like that. Momo ma'am? Look, I don't want to interrupt. I really don't. What are these outfits? I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for Sana in the corset. I wasn't ready for whatever is happening with Momo's outfit. I can't. What is Mina wearing? What are we doing? I like that we had the identity thing. There was some choreo around the face. Look, I'm too queer for this. I can't do it. This is a cool shot though when we pulled out with all the dancers in black now. That move is cool. No. What are we doing? It's enough for me just to be myself. Everyone's royalty. Okay, what is it with the second verse in MISAMO MVs of us needing to have some kind of Momo Sana moment? Is that a thing too? Again, I've got a few music videos to catch up on, but is that a thing? Because Twice is starting to feel like a pattern, pun intended. But I also love the like cut imagery and then all the dancers fall. The fashion in this though, I understand that that's part of it. They're like confidence is fashion and runways and they're walking on their own one way, whatever. I understand, I get it. It's a K-pop/J-pop music video. Okay, I get the fashion's gonna be a thing. What are they doing though? I can't anymore. It's enough for me just to be myself. Everyone's royalty. See, that's like a rap cadence, Mina. No, okay. Once more for the having a rapper Mina Momo and for the walk from Momo. Ooh, my back hurts just watching that. I mean, put it on a poster. I don't think I need any justification for why I'm rewinding at this particular moment. I know from my last MISAMO reaction that we have some team for science here. For science. That like shoulder move is cool too. Love that, like, canon, the dancers. No. Sana? No. Jesus Christ! Why is she looking at us like that? I mean... At least there's all the warning flags. Shout out to all the dancers. They did a great job. There was some choreo in there that I liked. I hope I pointed it out. Did I have thoughts? I think I did. At some point. That weren't just like, huh? That weren't just panics and queer. What do you mean that there's a studio chum of this? What am I need Mina to go back to being my safe zone, right? She always has the elegant princess vibes and I'm like, yeah, love it. She always looks gorgeous. But I was like, safe zone. And then I don't know what happens in MISAMO, but that's not what it is. And so I'm like, oh, cutie pie all the time, except when she's not. And I don't know what's happening with Momo. I don't know. Momo and our parasocial relationship has shifted recently. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore. But great. Loved it. I like that there was a bit more of a performance video vibe to it. Is this supposed to be a performance video? I don't know. I'm stressed. I feel like my face is noticeably red around it. We went in cautious, but excited. And now I'm just like, I need several moments. Love the confidence. Love that there's lots of the strutting happening. Great. I think that just really fits in with the confidence and the runway imagery. Fashion, great. My face is very warm. I can feel heat radiating off of me. It's fine. I'm fine. I know that do not touch, right? Unless given consent. I am watching respectfully for science from a distance. What was that? What was it? The song is so good. I love the production style on it. I love the vocal delivery that they're doing something very interesting and different, and they're showing off lots of different parts of their voices. It's not just getting into some of the rap cadences or showing off a lower tone, but them doing that monotone with these flip ups and then these really nice airy vocals that we're getting at other parts. I just think it's really nice dynamic. I say desperately trying to get my blush to go down in any kind of way. I'm like, if I focus on analyzing, it'll be fine. But gorgeous all around. I would be listening to the song so much because I think that it has a really nice groove to it. I also really like that in the choreo that they had lots of moments of almost like posing. There was these holds on certain moves. So it wasn't really fast paced. They weren't trying to do lots of stuff. It was like them holding a pose in different parts, what they did a little bit of in Do Not Touch because there was that feeling of statues and stuff in the visual storytelling that they were doing, tableau feeling. And then in this one, them kind of having these poses very much in form of fashion shows or photo shoots, that kind of thing. So that was cool as well. The one shoulder move though in the chorus, I don't understand the dynamics of like how they're pulling that move off, but I'm like, dang, that's the move. That's the one that my brain is going to be focusing on like literally any time that I watch this music video or like a performance or something. Wow, that was good. I didn't do well in it, as evident by everything that just happened. You warned me. You were like, you're not ready. If you can't get through debut of MISAMO, the rest not a chance. I'm gonna need to watch it a lot and like other stuff for this release. It's too late for me now. I've decided, I put off getting into MISAMO for so long because I'm like, I'm not ready. I won't survive that. And then I did. And now it's too late for me. It's all down the rabbit hole from here. I feel like it's worse than when I got into Twice. When I got into Twice immediately, I was like, yes, I need to hear everything that they've ever done. I already have all of the emotional attachment to these three people that don't know who I am. That it's worse with units because I'm like, I'm already too invested. And now you're unlocking like a new level of obsession. It's probably fine though. I hope you enjoyed listening to that along with me. You can click this place to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to miss next time I post a Twice or MISAMO reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.